Good morning, and a beautiful morning it is. And I would like to welcome you to Alma, Missouri. I just had a very long drive from California to here, and this will be my first time in Missouri to see this property and everything. So I'd like to give you guys a little bit of a backstory to catch you up. The whole reason why I'm here. So I got a call about 2 weeks ago. Found out that my dad is in the hospital. He ended up having a stroke. So I need to come here, save the farm. Sorry, I'm tired. I've been driving. So I need to save the farm. My grandpa and my dad moved out here almost a year ago. My grandpa ended up passing away shortly after getting here. It was just my dad working on the farm by himself. And as I said, he ended up having a stroke. He's in the hospital. He bought a bunch of brand new equipment. And I think he put in wheat. And I think he just got calves. So I need to come check up on everything. My mom would probably help, but she's no longer with us. May she rest in peace. I know she has a hard time sleeping in hot weather, and she's living in Texas with her new husband, who's in and out of jail. So unfortunately, she's not with us and helping us during this crisis. So good thing I have a little bit of money saved up, a little over 38,000. But I think my dad said he is almost 200,000 in debt. So let's go check up on the house. Alright, let's go in. Oh, this must be the back of the house. That's weird. There's my dad's shoes. Close the door. So yeah, this is probably the master bedroom. She's got a jacket there. Looks like this is gonna be my room. Stay in here. Got my own door to leave. There's a computer there, so you guys can watch my videos I put out. But you know what sounds good? Cup of coffee. I better make a fresh batch, because I don't think this is any good. I'll come back for that in a little bit. Front door's left open. That's weird. I didn't see anyone in there, so maybe the EMS people left it open when they came and got my dad. Yeah, this looks like the front porch. Dad needs to get a chair. I just drink your cup of coffee. No chair. Bet you see some good sunrises here. Alright, let's go check up on the cows. I'm pretty new at cow farming. Yeah, these look like calves. They're not that big. Looks like they got some straw and some hay. I think they're pretty friendly. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be in here. Last thing I need to do is get kicked. Get hurt. Alright, let's close the door so they don't escape, eh? Alright, well that's gonna be a learning experience for me. Has all types of equipment. Looks like you got straw and hay and other stuff. Yep, brand new piece of equipment. Let's check in here. Nope. Guess he wasn't much at putting stuff away. Let's check back here. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of equipment over here. Oops. Yeah, this is that nice harvester he was telling me about. I don't know if he's even used it. Maybe once. Doesn't really look like it. Maybe he helped someone else out. I mean, he doesn't have any corn, so. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Everything looks brand new. Looks like there's nothing in the silo. So he hasn't harvested yet. Or at least anything here. Alright. Got 2 tractors in here. Maybe a forklift? I don't know. Just new. So you got a front loader here. Nice. Well, I guess for all the money they spent on this place, they should have some nice stuff. I just wish I could be here with my dad doing it together. I got family in California, so I've been just doing some local jobs, trucking. But nice being owner-operator. Got my truck and trailer, I can go where I want. Yeah, we got weeds and stuff to take care of in here, but we need to harvest it. It's probably not going to be that good of a harvest. So looks like we got a field there. There's a field right here that needs something in it. Probably hay or grass. Alright, and I think he said that he owns property across the street. That's also across from the cemetery, from the garage side. I don't know, let's see. I think he said there's some paperwork in the desk. That's what he was telling me about a few months ago. Make sure I don't get run over. Pretty quiet here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what he owns. So yeah, we need to get a plow if he doesn't have one and take care of this. So my grandpa got buried across the street here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make the funeral, but the stone is right over here. Pay my respects. Alright, let's get to work. Oh yeah, the only thing I don't think I've checked yet is the garage. Yep. As I figured, he wasn't real big on getting a vehicle because he spent all his money on equipment. We told him to buy used stuff, save your money, but he was insistent that buying new stuff was the way to go. So, I guess we'll find out. Let's see if we can save the farm. But first, let's get a cup of coffee. Let me tell you, that was a good cup of coffee. Hold on. Again, I don't know if you guys can hear, my phone is off the hook. My wife is trying to get a hold of me. So give me a minute. Well, let's get out and open the door. See if I can get this done before she calls me back. Oh, I think I barely have it. It's okay. Two at a time. That's better. And that should be good enough for now. So we get two of these straws in there. I think I'll worry about mixing our food a little bit later, but for right now, let's make sure they're nice and fed. Alright, that should be good. Let's go put this away. Let's go harvest some wheat. Alright, let's see if it starts. Oh yeah, right up. Let's move it over here. There we go. Yeah, it looks like we're probably gonna be able to do this whole entire field before we could dump it into the trailer. Or I might just go over and dump it right straight in the silo. Might not even need to get the trailer. Alright, we're coming down to the last pass. I think the yield on this was at 30 something, low 30s. One field is not even a full harvester. At least at that yield. Alright, so 93%. Or 98,074 liters. Pour it right there. A little too close. I think it's hitting the side of the silo and just like rolling down in there. Looks like it didn't need a trailer anyways. There we go. So here's the baler I used. Well, I'm sorry guys. I didn't realize that my camera ran out of battery. So I was recording before I got here. And I didn't expect my battery to die at 7:24 in the morning. So I ended up getting this harvest. I think the yield on it was at like 30 something, so I didn't get that much. I did bale up the straw, and I didn't even get a single bale of straw at 180 centimeters. But I did go over and put it in the silo. So the next thing I want to do is I want to plow the grass right here. Extend out the field. Probably get rid of these trees because they're in the way. So I need a bigger field of wheat. Then I can fertilize and make sure it's healthy and all the weeds are gone. So we can have a lot better harvest next year. So I need to start preparing that right now. But first I need to see if I have a plow or if I need to go rent one. I don't remember what my dad used. So I'm guessing how small this field is and the other field over there that wasn't used. He's probably renting it or borrowing it from someone. Cows are doing good. I don't know how much they're going to change in an hour, but I think they're happy they got more food. I also got my truck and trailer and the 3 tractors. And here, out of the weather, this is the tractor I used to do the baler. Alright, well let's go inside. I'm going to get some water, look at my finances, and we'll go from there. Alright, let's go through here. I don't want to track mud and stuff through the house. So I'll kick my shoes off. Oh look, there's a picture of my grandpa on a horse. I haven't seen that picture in years. It's very cool. I appreciate you guys watching. Until next video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye.